Hi, I'm Nadine. I am the founder of the Digital Help Desk, which is a marketing consultancy that I set up in 2012. And I'm also the founder of ACE Entrepreneurs, and this is an organisation that specifically helps diverse and underrepresented entrepreneurs grow, scale, and start up their business. We are here to help any individuals or people that want to support the diverse community going forward. We have lots of initiatives. We have lots of ways to get involved, and we also do a lot of give back. And we need positive initiatives in order to make equality much more of a thing of the future and what we're striving towards versus just a concept and something that we talk about every now and then. So yeah, that's what I do at the moment. Now, unless you are from a different background to the country that you live in, you might not realise that there's nuances that makes your work life and your business life different. There's different challenges. As you know, we talk about funding, we talk about support, we talk about understanding of our journey and assimilating in the workplace and all those kind of different things. And our journey is slightly different. So we need people that have been through that and understand how to navigate that in order to share and help the community that they are from. When I was at Samsung, there was me and there was two other women of colour. And the reason I say that is because what I realised was when I was speaking to them was they had the same problems that I did, or I had a problem that they could fix. And then before I knew it, I was meeting more and more women or people that were starting businesses, and we were all just asking the same things. How do you do your finances, or how do you get more business? And I think these are the things that drove me to start up in the beginning. It was them that motivated me, that saw actually there's a need for this. And then when I started researching to see what companies were out there that specifically looked at, underrepresented females or those that were in self-employment, there really weren't many for us. And then the pandemic happened, and then it was just the right time because there was so many people that weren't working anymore, and the majority of the people that weren't working or lost their jobs later on actually happened to be women. So it just happened all quite naturally. What makes ACE Entrepreneurs great is it's specifically helping people that need that support. What I noticed during the pandemic, there was a lot of signposting. So I've heard about your cause. Here's a representation of it in an image or something else. But there was nothing else. It was kind of, that was it. That was all that people were doing. But what ACE is trying to do is to say, if you're trying to help this community, here are some tangible ways to do it, i.e., just try to see if you can give more funding to people from underrepresented communities, or try and speak to someone that is from a different background, or try to diversify your vendor list. So I feel like there are, that's the big ways I think we can drive change, by helping people to make those decisions. Not everybody knows what to do to help. And in COVID, I think everyone had a touch of that community where they said, okay, you need support, you need someone to talk to, you need some food, there was tangible ways to help people. And we want to follow that by saying, here's a couple of ways you can help the community. I think it's winning the success story over COVID. I believe that during COVID, the unemployment was at like 45% for people from diverse backgrounds. It was really, really high compared to, half the amount for the general population. A lot of people were starting up businesses, and I was pretty much working for free for a year. So I wasn't really taking any revenue. It was just a passion project. I just wanted to help. It was very hard work doing that with a, child at home and stuff. And I think what was nice was at the end of that, we had so much to show in terms of the amount of people that we touched. And the award was sort of really fantastic to say that we see the work you're doing. We think that you're making impact. We think that you have a bright future. So yeah, winning the IPSE COVID Success Story Award for me, for ACE on its own, I think was definitely a highlight. There's so many different challenges that women face, right? And by going into self-employment or starting your own business, at the end of the tunnel, there's that freedom. When I moved to being self-employed, I feel like the smoke just cleared, because first of all, you're going into this role and you're saying, this is what I can do, this is my level, this is what I've done, is this what you need? And if they accept you, then you're respected on that level now. For me, self-employment through business and through my roles changed everything for me. It made me understand my worth and have conviction in what I can do versus what people told me I couldn't do. So that's the big difference for me. Amazing. Love it.